Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast as Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of the day.
So call in at 888-565-1470 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning. Shake off your sleepies, buckle in, cause it's showtime!
And a ring, ding, ding, and good morning from the coffee, the morning brew. Cool.
Morning brew, the cafe, what is it? Cafe brew with the morning crew.
That's right.
Good morning to
Cafe
you.
brew with the morning zoo.
You can tell it's Friday because, and then there were two.
And Teddy's in there. She's dying of allerginess.
Oh, I'm sorry, Teddy.
She has goggles, paisanos.
She got goggles, her mask, her sweatshirt. Poor Teddy. She was here so late with us last night working. It was a long day yesterday.
I don't want to talk about last night.
We're not going to talk about last night. We're just going to say, and then there were two. We got Teddy, we got Slick. You guys, last men standing.
How are you, Slick?
I'm doing good.
I'm glad you're doing good.
You good?
Yeah.
How was your night?
My night was very, I wouldn't say stressful, but like, you know, it always ends with me like exerting myself.
What did you do?
I'm usually lifting doors at like 11.
Oh, because you were at Home Depot.
You know, Slick, I need a door.
What type of door?
I need a side entrance door. I know that there's only one type of door close to what I have, so I need a Home Depot expert.
Okay.
So I had to take a picture of the door and send it to you with the measurements. Is that the
Maybe he needs to come to your house
Or
and
a
measure your
pre-hung
house.
door? Yeah, if you come to my house and hang it, I'll cook for you.
Hang it. I can't hang doors. I can't.
He can only sell them?
I can only sell them.
I get Lewis to hang it.
He's not equipped to hang them, only equipped to
Correct.
sell them.
Lewis can hang it.
I'm equipped. What is it? I'm equipped to measure them, but I'm gonna do a shoddy job. You're not gonna like the job.
No,
It's
we
gonna
don't
be
need
bad.
Can you measure okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We don't need a shoddy job.
Like you measure the air filter?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
That was Vinny that measured the air filter.
We're going to find out how that worked out when the air filters come this week.
Hopefully it should work out good because I didn't double check them, but
Was it correct?
I don't know.
it was correct from like my eyesight, but I didn't have the measuring tape in my hand. So
we went smaller rather than bigger because, you know, smaller always fits.
That's not the way it works, but okay.
We're going to give it a try and see how it rolls out on that one.
Anyway, we're going to see how that works. Did you see the latest and the greatest?
About what?
What happened overnight?
Pick
Some
one.
of the
Pick a
funny
topic.
stuff. Well, I have a good feel story for you. I got
Okay.
two.
A feel good?
Yeah, that one.
A good feel? I'd rather
Good
say
feel good,
Yeah.
feeling up, whatever it is.
Yeah.
The first thing I wanted to play it yesterday, but I get involved with Val, and her mind takes me to a different dimension.
She's so funny, right?
I had asked her to find a video of birds with hands.
And she did.
And she did, but she didn't download it. She sent me a link. And I'm saying, why are you sending me a link? I wanted you to download it. But did you see it, Slick, how funny birds with hands would look?
I think, did we have it on the
I don't think
machine?
I don't know. You got it?
I have to look it up.
She'll
Birds
get
with
it.
hands?
The funny thing about birds with hands is that they have them lifting weights, they have them holding hands, they have them high-fiving. It's so funny.
Is it like in fast motion?
Yeah, they have hands. They have actual arms and hands
No,
instead of wings.
No. Oh, is that what they switched out?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what they
It is
switched out. That was
hilarious.
Yeah,
That's what it was. They took out their wings and they gave them hands.
It is. It went viral. It's funny what will go viral. It's the silliest stuff in
You
the
never
world.
know. You never know. People just want to laugh and have some fun.
But it was funny because I couldn't get Val to understand my English. She only understands 10% of what I say.
She's one of the happiest people I think I've ever met. Right?
She is.
She's always laughing at you no matter how late at night we're here. She's laughing at you.
She's
Last
always
night was
laughing.
funny.
Sometimes she'll sit there and just start to laugh. And I go, what's so funny? And she says, I thought about something that can happen Monday. I said, happen Monday? Yeah. What week? 2 weeks ago. And that's what she's laughing at.
She's hilarious. Teddy, you're awesome. Slick, nice job on Studio B. Here you go. Here are your birds with wings, Freddie.
Here's the birds with wings. No, birds with hands.
Birds with hands, sorry.
All birds have wings. though.
Birds with arms.
Yeah, see that?
Shopping cart and everything.
See the hands? Blow it up big so we can see it.
You want
it's
ISO
great.
on it?
ISO on it so
Happy
we can
feet.
see it.
Happy feet has hands.
Look at that. There you go. That's the one I like. The lifting of
Working
the
out.
weights.
Ostrich. Ostriches
Oh
are
my
already
gosh, that's
scary
hilarious.
too.
It's funny. It gives you something to laugh about. We got to get rid of this stupid thing on
You
the
got to get a camera on
Not
Slick.
not the ostrich though. The ostrich is a
Isn't
very
the white
scary
camera
bird.
slick?
No, it's on me.
Oh, Lord
I
have
guess.
mercy.
I got everything on me, apparently.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'll keep talking because
You keep talking. Let's see which one we're going to switch over.
I don't know. It's this one.
And there you have it.
Got
Good,
it.
she says. It's been a week, huh? It's been a long week. They get longer and longer. So I went to the grocery store last night to pick up a very large bag of rice. And I don't
thought we
believe
weren't gonna talk
we're
about
not going to
this.
talk about why. We're just going to talk about that I did it. So I go to get out of my car ever so gracefully. Now I keep a really long umbrella on the side of my car. Should it rain? Well, it wasn't raining, and I tripped. My shoe got stuck on the umbrella as I was getting out of the car, the heel, and there I was tumbling out of my car ever so gracefully. You know, you look around, but then
You fell.
and then you got your mask on.
You fell.
It's all good. And then you got and everyone's looking at you, and you go, it's all good. But I don't ever take a car to the grocery store. So I go in and I walk down one aisle, and I always end up with more than I should because, you know, it's one way down and one way back. So I go down one way, I pick up more silverware for the studio. I come back the other way, and I look for this really big bag of white rice. Whoop, it's like a weight in my hand. Never take a cart until I get back here, and Val says, that's a 20-pound bag of rice.
Yeah.
Could work out with that bag.
Why in the world? Number one. Let's start from the beginning of your very weird story.
Why did I get a 20-pound
Why
bag
do
of
you
rice?
no? Why do you have an umbrella on the side of your car?
Well, when it's rainy and you put your umbrella back in
Yeah.
your car, where do you stick it
In
so
the
you
trunk.
don't get wet?
No,
In the
that's
trunk.
In the
you'll get
trunk.
wet
How do you get in
more.
the car?
What do you mean? How do you get in the car? If it's raining, you don't go in the car. Otherwise, if it's raining when you get out the car, you go to the trunk. A few drops will fall on you, and you open the umbrella.
Not
And
a-
no.
Yes.
That defeats the purpose of an umbrella.
It isn't drip dry, Dawn. It isn't that you're going to be drip dry.
Yes.
Oh Lord.
That defeats. You keep your umbrella in the trunk?
Yes.
That makes no
Of
sense.
course it does.
Slick.
no, it doesn't.
Help me out
I'm
here.
sorry.
Teddy, you keep your
sorry.
umbrella in the trunk. Teddy keeps her bow and arrow in the trunk.
Dawn doesn't want to get one drop on her. Impossible when it rains.
And
in
then you
Florida.
close the umbrella and you put it down on the side of your car, right? Because otherwise, when
No,
you put it over,
no,
you get
don't
wet.
do that because AKA you end up falling on your face like you did
That was
yesterday.
yesterday. But anyway, we got a 20-pound bag of rice. You now have dinner for the weekend.
That's not for
We just got to
dinner.
add some beans. So can you eat it now?
No, you don't eat it. Your computer's in it for 3 days. You're not going to eat
Can
it.
you eat it on Tuesday? You probably
Yes,
could
I'm
boil
going to
it
make
away.
it. I'm going to make sure that you eat it with all the transistors in it.
You could probably boil it away.
Yeah, you could probably. It'll be like like yesterday. Did we eat food with a hair in it? Teddy says she'll eat it as long as it's not a short hair. I don't know how you can tell the difference.
I don't
but-
know, between Teddy, me, and Val, and our hair is all over the floors. All I can tell you, that side of the studio, we got
Sure.
long hair.
I
This
noticed that
side,
your hair
not
got
so much.
longer today.
Yes, you like that?
It's interesting.
It's a little long.
It's
It's
almost
my pretty pony.
it's almost longer
pretty
than
party.
you.
My pretty party. So I was going to cut it, and Chelsea goes, "No, Mom, don't cut it. Why
you gonna
cut it?
cut
Because
it
then it's going to
for?
look like everything else."
Yeah.
So we left it alone.
Yeah. All right, so I got breaking news.
Okay.
The United States government has decided to no longer make secret the truth about aliens. Did you see this in the news?
They're going to share that they really do exist.
They are going to share, they let out the first 3 top secrets
Mm-hmm.
of alien spotted stuff, films and stuff from the military.
Okay.
And even the president, in his infinite wisdom, says that he has learned more about Area 51 than he ever imagined. And it's mystical, he said. It's different.
They're going to validate it.
Well, they're going to let it loose. In other words, it won't be a secret anymore about aliens in this country, that they do exist, apparently.
Well, we know they exist.
Yeah.
No.
They walk among us.
A lot of people said that
Correct.
the alien sightings were other countries, like you see what's happening in China and Texas, where they tried to steal some covert 19 information. So they asked
Covert
them
or
to
COVID?
leave. Covert, the whole nine.
Which one is it?
They got they were
Or is
covert.
it covert?
They were covert,
Is
and
it
they were
covert?
trying to
This is
COVID.
Freddie English
Just
from
stop.
covert,
Covert.
COVID.
Covert. Covert. We're doing. I'm sorry.
You don't even know the
No,
difference
but no,
between
you're
a
right.
podcast
You're right.
and a video cast. So take it
Covert,
easy.
COVID.
Covert.
Covert.
But they are going, and I thought that Teddy would like that piece of information. Teddy took a Benadryl, so she may be
Is
snoring.
that why we don't have Teddy coming
Yeah,
out
she
here
may-
today?
She may be sleeping.
Poor Teddy.
But they do walk among us.
Mhm.
Know that?
I know they do. Aliens and angels. Did you know that? When you least expect it, expect it. Expect miracles to happen.
I'm not even going to talk about that whole sentence. But anyway, I thought that was
And
interesting.
we have our new Echo set up here.
Yeah.
Slick. Now, you missed last night's fun of setting the Echo up. So we set up the Echo. Teddy sets it up on her phone. And then she ends up with my 96 items in her Amazon cart, which weren't mine, but we thought maybe I had 96 items in my Amazon cart, which I didn't. So then we set it up on my phone, and we get it going. And Freddie sits down, and he reprograms the whole thing.
I didn't reprogram
To
nothing.
his phone.
She told me to sign
So
in.
it's only set to your phone.
You got to. It's set
No,
to her.
now it's only set to my phone.
It's only one Amazon account.
But here's
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm thinking. We have a business Amazon account, which I created.
That's where you should have put it.
So I
on.
think I'm going to reset it up with that account, so then everyone can log in with that account. Is what I'm going to do.
That's right.
And there's nothing set up except it's just a business account. Ted, do you think we can do that? Reset up on another account? She goes, yeah.
She says yeah to everything.
I know. She's so awesome. We got the best crew. We really do. So yesterday, Slick went and got you lunch.
Oh, here we go. Slick, she's on all points today.
Oh yeah.
And don't wait
Yeah,
to get
she
the French fries
definitely-
afterwards, and
It's
they close the
Friday.
grill, so he sends me a bag of potato chips.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So sorry about
She
that.
went and got the bag of potato chips, and I spilled the water on the computer, and that was the end of the day.
But
Oh.
they're so nice over there, right? They got
No.
everything.
But
Sunny
Sunny Style, like they have a good, I think, good
Charisma?
energy. Cause like honestly, it's so happy over there. Like if I stop by there, I used to stop by there just to get like something to drink, like a Red Bull or Gatorade. But I didn't know they had like a whole spread of
The
food.
How's that pasta going for you?
Pasta's amazing. I had lasagna. I'm so serious, guys.
You
And
made a
I'm
song
like,
about pasta?
I had lasagna in summer, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, lasagna what?
In summertime,
He
I
had that
never have
lasagna.
like I usually have lasagna and like when it's close to Thanksgiving, fall time.
I never knew lasagna was a seasonal dish.
For me, I feel like it is because I never have it like in
Really?
summer,
Did you know that?
It's weird.
Do you remember when
Hot
Chef
food,
Boyardee
hot
used to
lunch.
sell lasagna in a can?
The SpaghettiOs, hot lunch, yeah.
It's all the same. Spaghetti, lasagna. No, lasagna.
It's just the noodles and red
It's noodle and
sauce
red sauce.
and those little meatballs.
Yeah.
I love the little meatballs. They probably have never had Chef Boyardee.
So no,
Never had it, right?
You know, I
No.
heard though, because of all this pandemic, their sales have skyrocketed. Food in a can.
Yeah. And do you know that Chef Boyardee is a real person? He lives in France.
Oh, did you see that Michelangelo's villa is for sale?
Yeah, like $100 million.
I don't know how it converts. What is it, lira in Italy?
Yeah, 10 billion lira.
7.5 lira. I don't know how that converts
7.5
Lira.
billion
million lira.
million.
What does that
Million.
convert to?
I don't know. It's
me
Echo.
see.
Echo, what is 7.5 million lira in American dollars?
Echo's not gonna answer.
7,500,000 ITLs, $4,495 and 89 cents.
That can't be right. That's not enough money for that
The machines are taking
12,000
over.
square foot villa in
Yeah.
Italy.
Well, you didn't answer
That's
the
a ro-
question correct.
Why should I ask her?
I don't know what you asked, but it wasn't
She
correct.
said lira. I'm gonna look it up on Google. I got Google.
Echo, we do not think that answer is correct. So now we're talking to Echo. Echo is going to be our
I
fact.
don't know that.
What is it? 8.7 million.
8.7. All right, so it's pretty close. Imagine living in Michelangelo's house
Ooh, that'd be
in
creepy.
Italy.
Very creative.
And apparently it's been restored back to what it was. 12,000 square feet, like 7 bedrooms. There's 3 different properties that build up the property, different villas. Amazing, huh? Would that be so cool?
Did you see the guy who won the Powerball in Pennsylvania? Called his buddy, and the two families are sharing the $22 million jackpot.
I was thinking about you this morning because it was all done on a handshake.
Well, it's funny because they've been friends for, I think, 40 years, and they play it every day for 40 years. And they said, when we hit, the promise is we will share it, no matter what the amount is. And the guy hit, and he called him. And the guy said, holy woman, are you kidding me? He said, no. And they hit for $22 million, and they shared it, $11 million each, and they were taking pictures. So it leads me to ask, what would you do if you hit $22 million? Would you call anybody?
You mean, would I split it with you?
No, we'll get to that later. I want to know what's the first thing you would do, Slick, if you hit $22 million. in
$22
power?
million. Like I always had this weird state of mind. I'm like gonna change my fingerprints, private island,
I've got
And
someone that
just-
can
You're
help you
gonna
do that.
disappear
Disappear. But no,
for
disap-
$22 million. You're gonna disappear?
I'm just gonna disappear.
Why would you disappear? Why wouldn't you stay?
I don't know, because I always felt like there's more to see than what is it, the United States. So I've always.
And
felt
what if
like,
you hit for $1 million?
Oh, okay. Oh, you
$1
wouldn't go in
million?
hiding. You would just go travel.
Oh, that would be investments. That would be like.
So you wouldn't
investments.
disappear. So it really depends on the money with you. How
Correct.
much?
How much for?
Like if you hit for $100 million, I can see you disappear.
Mhm.
22 million, you're changing your fingerprints,
I'll still do that.
which is kind of weird.
Why would he change his fingerprints though?
So you can't find them.
Can't find me.
They can't ask you for money.
Yeah,
I would
I'll
definitely
change
give some of it away.
New identity. It'll be like my name will be like. I don't know.
Slick
Jose.
Jose. You would be Jose. What would you
I'm
do?
kidding, guys. I'm kidding. This is-
What would
This
I
is
do if
all
I
a
hit for
joke.
22 or 100 mil? Well, how much is the amount? It depends on the number.
22.
22.
If I hit for 22 million, the first thing I would do is go to church. And I would pray because I wouldn't know what the hell to do. With so much pain around us, my first inclination is try to help as many as I can, but that's not going to be effective either. There's really nowhere you can go because the whole world right now is on lockdown and it's hurting. And there's pain. And I don't know what I would do. I probably would not tell anybody and just, I don't know. I would just sit in a room and wonder what the hell am I going to do. I mean, think about it. You know how much pain, you know unemployment, the $600 stimulus ends Sunday.
Yeah.
Do you know how many families are going to be affected by that? And these bozos, the clowns in the White House and in Congress, they can't get out of their own freaking way. Their biggest contention is that you give $200 instead of $600. Really?
Isn't there another stimulus package being? You know what I would do?
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing, but you just made me feel bad. So
I'd
Why?
buy a vacuum.
yeah, you made me feel bad.
Why?
The whole. I forgot
he's
about
go-
the whole situation that's going on. I was thinking selfishly. You made me feel, but
There's
yeah, you
nothing
have a
wrong-
good point though.
But there's nothing wrong with thinking. It's not selfish. You're thinking for yourself first, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I thought selfish.
But I just wonder because, the first thing that comes to me if I hit, which I know I would never hit, but if I hit, I would say, God, but why me? So that's why I would go to church or some kind of institution to figure out, what do you want me to do with this? There's got to be a
True.
reason. So
Always
True.
a bigger reason than us.
what would you do?
I'm laughing. I'd buy a vacuum first.
Okay,
I-
that's it. I'm out. I'm done.
I need.
I'm done.
I need a new vacuum. That's only a couple $100, but so I need that. And then I would sit on it right now and sit still and see who I could help. Because with that much
You'll
money,
be broke in a week the way I see you spend money.
I know you see me spend a lot of money.
And that's whether it's 100 million,
But,
22 million,
but
you'll
it's
be
not
broke.
money on me. It's money.
You'll be broke.
It's money that I give out to everyone here, right? We buy food, we do things, we have parties. It's not that I'm spending things on me.
You spent $50 on a flower that didn't belong to us down the street because you bought it fertilizer. That's the way you are. You put money everywhere. Under a tree, under a rock,
But-
under slick.
But you
money
know
everywhere.
what? If you have it and you can help people without them asking for it, isn't that the way to do it?
Yeah, but the problem is, how do you choose who to help? Who are you going to choose?
You just got to see where God leads you.
True.
There it is. It's funny because they asked me the other day.
It will come. It always does.
They asked me, what would you do if you really won and became the president of the United States? What's the first thing you would do? And of course, they're going to drag you into a room somewhere in the White House and they make you all presidential and you're supposed to this and supposed to that. And I don't think I would do that. I think the first thing I would do is I would find the poorest section of the United States of America.
Based on what?
Income. Like in Pennsylvania, I know a true city that people sleep in their cars. And I would go down there. And I would set up a tent. And I tell the news people, come on down. You want news? I'm going to give you news. This is not my America. And you want to do something with me, help this situation.
Would you want your name on it or would you do it anonymously?
What?
When you give, when you donate.
What
Good
am I
morning,
donating?
Vinny.
I'm not
Didn't he just
donating.
say
I
he
just
was
said I'm
gonna
going to
help people?
Pennsylvania. What
Yeah,
am I
but-
donating?
You just
Oh.
said you're going to help. You're going to do it
I
anonymously?
said if I won
or
the
you're gonna-
presidency,
Oh, okay.
if I became the president.
Okay.
I would visit all the poor sections, hardest hit sections in the country. Listen, if the public is the ones that are putting me in office, who the hell am I to sit in the pearly white gate tower And if somebody wants to
True.
kill me because I'm the president, then I don't want to be president. Then I don't want to be your president. I would go out to America. It's like I told you the other day, and you know, I respect Trump. I respect the emblem of the president of the United States, whoever's wearing it, and he can't walk among the crowds.
No.
Can't.
That's for safety purposes too.
Well, safety is one thing, but the public is the one that put him in office. And if there's a disagreement, then you listen. You know, God gives you 2 ears so that you can listen to both sides.
You
My
can
mother told
You
me
can
that.
listen twice as much as you speak. Yes.
That's right. So my contention is, why not visit? How are you feeling?
I love that
Good?
mask.
Thank you.
Good morning,
Where'd you
my
get
cousin
that?
Vinny.
I went to Wellington Mall yesterday.
You went to where?
The Wellington Mall.
How is the mall?
Busy, quiet.
Kind of quiet.
You can open up Boyd's mic.
Yeah, I was there to buy a present for my sister yesterday.
You
So
went to visit
birthday?
your sister?
Yeah, my sister's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday. What's her
Oh.
name?
Amanda.
Happy birthday, Amanda.
Happy
Yep.
birthday.
How old is she?
28.
Happy birthday,
She's
Amanda.
your older sister.
Happy birthday.
So
the
what'd you get
question-
her?
Present. It'll be a surprise.
Oh, okay. She doesn't know yet. All right. It's a surprise.
You just blew a surprise. So the question, Vinny, is if you hit $22 million in Powerball, what would be the first thing that you would do?
Financial advisor.
Oh, okay. He calls financial advisor.
He's going to invest the money.
Now, if you gave the money away, even a portion of it, would you do it with your name or would you do it anonymously?
Anonymously.
Anonymously, yeah.
What difference does it make?
Just asking. Would you want people to know it came from Freddie, Frederick, Federico Santori, or just here's a donation?
Well, you know, I would try to find a Bill Gates that would match funds and a good cause.
Can you ever answer a straight question?
I am. I'm giving you the answer. So if Bill Gates says, okay, wherever you put the money, I'll match, then I would put my name. If not, I'll put it in your name. I don't care about that. It could be anonymous. It could be Mr. X. I don't care.
You didn't ask Teddy what she would do. Is Teddy back
Teddy,
with
are you
us?
awake? What would you do? All of it.
Donate all of it, she said?
Yes. I gotta tell you, you're gonna
She
make a
would, too.
you're gonna make a good wife, boy. I want to see who marries this one. She's gonna give it all away. He's gonna say, "Honey, what are you doing?"
That's what he's saying right now. He's watching the show going, what'd you just say? She would, though.
She would,
No doubt.
without a doubt. Yes.
How was your day off?
It was okay. Better than nothing.
You enjoyed? Had some fun on that rainy Thursday? We missed you here. Slick missed you.
I know he did.
We had Slick spinning on all cylinders there.
Slick went to get a hamburger and
Because I know
fries.
he did.
He came back with a hamburger, no fries.
Oof.
No, he gave the fries went to Teddy.
Fries
And then he
went
bought
to
another set
Teddy.
of fries. He gave it to Teddy. So I had to go and Dawn went in and gave me
I'm so
gave me
sorry.
potato chips. I avoided the French fry yesterday, like,
But they're nice people though, so it's
They're
like
really
They are. They are good people.
they're nice
and they
people.
want also. You said they wanted to put their Roku channel.
Yeah,
on
what is
TV,
it? I
right?
forgot to set it up yesterday because she showed me the Roku, the
channel?
Roku,
We
the
gotta
Roku
call
remote.
Dawn's mother. She'll walk you through it.
Teddy
Okay.
said she knows how else. No, we should just have you guys walk down there with your cell phones and VMix into the show
Correct.
and just
And
just
show
walk
off
them
their
and come in on
spread.
VMix.
Yes, but you have to put your hat and your mask
mask
and
on.
your both.
Definitely, definitely.
We'll call it, and then we have to put the Brooklyn Cafe crew on the side. Zoo crew.
Brooklyn Cafe at the cafe.
Oh, that's funny.
You
That
know
would
those
be
masks? We can
hilarious.
probably write on those masks. On the
Correct.
blue ones, the
The
one you're wearing, we can just write
Oh yeah, true.
Brooklyn Cafe Zoo Crew on the front.
Yeah.
Now we tried that one time. It didn't work out too well. Dina wrote something on it and you couldn't read it.
It was Steve-O's. But I thought it'd be kind of cool. You just walk down there, we can VMix in on the phone,
Correct.
get some breakfast, and come on back.
That'd be cool.
Right? Just do a
It's
kind
gonna
of
be them
impromptu
standing
walk
outside
in.
because you gotta wait outside.
Oh no.
No, you can go in.
You can wait inside.
You can wait inside.
Correct.
Is that healthy?
Yes. There's
Why
not that
not?
much people in there.
There were
Oh,
3
sorry.
people when I was there yesterday.
I don't know if that's very
The
healthy.
owner and 2 people watching TV, and me going. Zip, zip, zip. got
I
juices and
order
all
every
kinds of
time I
things.
order. Any way I order, I wait outside. I don't wait inside.
I didn't say you had to get food. I just said you have to go talk to them.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like
like
a
we getting breakfast?
We can do that. We can order breakfast and then go in and pick it up and go talk to them. Because they make everything by hand there, so it takes a little bit of time.
correct. Yeah.
What's the name of the place? Sunny
Sunny Stop.
Sunny Stop
Sunny Stop.
over here in Boca Raton. Good friends of the show.
Right on 2nd Avenue. Yes, I
Correct.
remember they asked how we were doing and what was happening on the show. I saw our friends from next door, Organic Movements. She is in an RV heading across the country with another mom and the kids to getting out of Florida. They're RVing it.
Oh, so they're not opening?
I saw Connie over there, but I guess the kids' side of it is closed for a little bit.
Interesting. Very
Because
interesting.
school has now been pushed back to the end of August.
That's good.
So I got the master question that I need to ask because I'm a
Shoot.
little confused. Yeah. My Puerto Rican mentality is not putting his hands around this question. So apparently, as we stand today, we have surpassed everything that we were in March. When this
Yes.
thing started in March and everybody was going crazy and they shut everything down and and because everybody was wearing a mask and staying home, it got better. Is that a true statement? Can everybody agree with that or no?
Yes, well, allegedly.
Allegedly. I knew there was an allegedly somewhere. Is that-
Allegedly, if you believe the numbers are not being manipulated. I'm not saying that they are. I'm just saying allegedly. Some
well, can
people
we
believe
agree
they are.
that the numbers were better when we got serious at the beginning of this thing than now?
Yes,
Can we agree on that?
yes.
Slick, you agree?
I mean,
If you don't agree, tell me because then
I'm
this
not-
won't work.
yeah, no, I'm not saying I don't agree. What is it? I see your points. They're valid. I agree with your point.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know where you're going with
you
it.
guys
yeah.
know where I'm going. So
Yeah.
if it is worse now, because it ain't better, can we agree it ain't better?
No,
It's
yeah,
not
I agree.
better.
No,
Okay.
we're going
We can agree
It's
backwards.
it's not
Yeah.
better.
somewhere at bad and really bad, but
Correct.
it ain't better.
Right.
Correct.
Then why the hell is there a debate? Why is there a debate of going back to what got it better? Why is it that we have stimulus problems, we got unemployment questions? How the hell do you answer a question when it's been answered? You got it right the first time, and you won't go back to doing it right a second time because we messed up in the middle.
Yeah.
I mean, can you answer that question? Can anybody, can you call in and give me an answer to that? Because I am so perplexed. I can't sleep at night.
Oh no.
So it's like a
Insomnia.
giant Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
I'm bad at Rubik's Cube. I'm bad at that.
I mean, but think about it, right? The stimulus is not working. Congress is not working.
This is not a good Friday morning show for
But
me.
I'm asking.
It is.
Sorry.
Yeah,
It's
he
the
makes.
reason I
You're
have-
Yeah.
sending me down a rabbit hole. Can
No,
you
I'm
unload the
asking.
conversation?
Well, I got another thing for you.
All right.
In the White House, for the first
I was
time ever
asking you to
recorded,
change the subject. Yes.
and I respect the Democrat from New York City that just won her seat, was insulted by a
Correct.
Republican from Florida
Correct.
yesterday.
Yeah.
He
and what is
called-
it? She was
He
on.
called her an FNB
Correct.
on the
Cortez.
on the steps of Congress. And she has now put him on the floor. And every political, including the House Speaker, has come out about how men treat women in Congress.
Interesting.
No, what the interesting part is because women empowerment has come so forward.
Yes, we have.
And because there is now cell phones, CNN. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to make something up stupid, you're going to get seen. If you don't understand what that means, call me and I'll explain it to you. You don't go to Congress and act like a moron and insult women. You don't insult nobody when you're a congressman. Let's start
Correct.
there.
Let me ask
Correct.
you a question, though. This is a real
Correct.
question. When people insult other people, do you think they realize they're doing it? Or do you think they just feel this is their right to say what they have to say and they don't take anyone else's feelings into account?
Let's start over there.
I feel it's like a yes or no question. Some people know their actions but don't want to change. But then again, some people do something but they don't realize that they're doing it. It's like they have a filter around their face that it blocks them from
They don't
noticing
realize
it.
there's the consequences to that, or that they're hurting other people.
Right.
They're just,
Yeah.
I say, vomiting all over the other person. Slip?
Yeah, same. I feel like there are people that are consciously doing it because they're like, okay, and then there are people that are that are working through it there that do it, but I feel like check themselves more. I feel like the people that feel like there's no problem doing something like that and feel like that's okay, you need to reset yourself, to be honest.
Teddy, what do you
So-
think?
What about the verbiage? Are you held accountable with the verbiage that you're using? Like he called her an FMB. First of all, you don't call anybody an FMB when you're in
Correct.
politics.
You shouldn't
Correct.
call anyone that regardless.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and double whammy in politics.
You're a public
you
servant.
should not say that about anybody. That's just wrong and hurtful, no matter what it is.
So when you ever have an argument with anybody, common people, because we all commoners,
Yeah.
do you ever curse in your argument?
No, I feel like
You've never cursed in an argument.
No, not saying I feel like I never curse in an argument. I feel like when you get to that point of cursing, I feel like you lose the argument because, like, the adding the curse words is like showing, it's like showing your true colors and disrespect. It's kind of like if you would really want to have an argument, just not use those words because you won't get your point across, and you will hurt people at the end because you're a congressman, public servant. You shouldn't be saying.
No,
stuff
I'm
like
saying
this.
the common person. Have you ever gotten into a discussion, an argument,
And I curse, yeah.
and you curse,
Yeah.
and you have cursed?
Yeah.
Like when you argue with your brother, it gets to a point where
Brother and friends, and I'm like, yeah, man, I should have never like got
then you
into that
regret
point
it
of
afterwards.
cursing. Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever gotten into? And you're interesting because you're so proper.
I know.
Have you ever gotten into a curse situation?
I have a little bit. I was once in a really bad argument with a former partner of mine, and what came out of this woman's mouth makes you look like an altar boy.
Me?
Yeah. And I got to tell you, I
Well,
have
excuse
never.
me. I resent that remark.
Because you were an altar boy, I know. But the way you use your Freddie Effinisms, they're like adjectives, verbs, nouns, and no one thinks twice that it's a bad word when you say it.
Because
you don't
I'm not
say it-
using it as a bad word.
But when other people do, and this argument I had with somebody, I've never heard anyone, especially a woman,
Well, she's from New York.
have a tone like that. It was,
So
and there
you-
was no even
So
conversation.
let me get this right. So you countered the tone?
No, I couldn't, because when you listen to something like that and you realize not only how unladylike it is, and it's just not even a humane way to talk to somebody. You're in a no-win situation. When somebody gets that fired up, no matter what you say or how you say it, you're in a no-win situation. You cannot win the argument. The argument's only going to escalate, or someone's going to hang up. There's just no way to win the
But this was
situation.
on a phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean in
There's
person.
just no way to have. In a person, no.
On phones and computers and text.
Because I really believe
doesn't
for
count.
me that is so not who I am. That's just my.
So you would say no.
Even Teddy says when I get upset here, if I curse, she says that's so not you. It's really so not
You
me.
curse at me all the time.
No, I use the effing thing. I never actually say it, but you say it so eloquently, like it just rolls off your tongue like it's butter. But you don't mean any harm when you say it,
Like it's butter.
like it's butter. It's just like part of your vernacular.
Vinny, you ever curse when you argue?
Oh, definitely with one of my friends.
But Vinny doesn't curse normally, so it must be like when you get angry, it
No, I
rolls
think
out.
Vinny curses a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I do.
I hear it
You
when he's
do?
doing production. He's doing a piece on his computer and something goes wrong. He goes, "Ah!" It sounds like Godzilla coming out of the gate. I hear it.
Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me.
And
I don't
Teddy,
think
do
I've
you
ever heard her
Teddy, you
curse.
curse? Yeah. You know who else curses?
Who?
Valerie.
Does she?
Quietly.
My sister does. My sister's like you.
No, she goes, I can't believe. I can't believe. The curse is real low. It's not the same sound as the voice.
I love Adobe and hate Adobe at the same time. It's like
That's how-
you love their programs, but you hate how it glitches, bugs out, crashes, or something happens.
It just crashes all
Now,
the
it
time.
could be worse. You could be Hector, the animator. He has conversations back there, and the conversations win. And they beat up on Hector. And Hector's apologizing to the conversation, which is then the
Well,
third
yesterday
person.
we were on air
I
and
feel
couldn't hear
that on
Hector's
some
call.
level.
We hear it. When we're on the air, we hear
And
it.
I'm like, who's he talking to? He's just talking.
Yeah, I do talk to myself. I talk to myself too sometimes, but not on that level. Like conversation, wise, like what should we do? Like yes, we probably I should do that, or we should do that. Totally, yeah.
I talk to myself so much I now have to make lists. And now Teddy
Yeah.
has a list next to the computer of all the things I talk to myself about. Because when I talk to somebody else, they can't possibly keep up with what's in my brain. And I do this, and then we got to do this, and we got to do this, and this. So now I've just started making them lists.
I've
Ask her.
come,
She's got a whole list in there. That
I've
she
come
did.
to the conclusion that you are multiple people.
I cannot keep up with myself.
Now, you slick. You were here nice and early this morning, and when Dawn came in, that's Dawn number one. Okay? You saw her. She was nice, quiet.
We've now moved
How
up to
you
2.5.
doing? And now we're on to Dawn number 8.
I guess you're
a
splitting
big
yourself
jump.
up.
That's a big
Geek. Sorry,
I'm cracking myself up literally, but I'm bummed.
but I'm,
a big
I'm
jump.
out.
And the funny thing is that 4.5 years ago, Dawn's mother warned me. She says, I just want you to know, she's a great gal. But sometimes there's multiples of her. And I looked at her and I says, Mom, you drinking?
There's work me and there's play me and then there's hanging out me and then there's you got to get
No,
to
the cleaning
business
you
me,
is the
and
funniest
then there's the cleaning me. That was yesterday.
And then she starts screaming at me
To
that
get
I'm
up.
sitting. So I got up and I spilled water on my computer.
I kept saying
Get up.
I went for a walk. I clean. Now when I clean, I make laps around here. Did you notice? That's why I was laughing yesterday.
I see your heel marks on the floor.
Val goes, you're walking or you're cleaning like that, so I make laps around here. And every time I make another lap, you're still sitting. Or you get up and you move to another
But what do
chair.
you want me to do? I
You
want
cross
you
and
going.
recross your feet.
I watch you going up and down, cleaning the same spot over and over again.
It's true.
And then you got Dina doing it. You got the girls all acting like craziness.
Now, Gina told me, like, you can spray the floor and then mop it at the same time. So part of my investment, if I win the $22 million, I'm going to the vacuum store. I'm getting this mop that kind of stimulates the floor and a new vacuum.
Isn't there already something like that already? Like it sprays the floor and you mop it?
Yeah, we have one of those.
Yeah, I feel like
We should do a whole show on the amount of vacuums
You can't use
and,
it. You can't use
and brooms
that.
we have here.
You can't use that on a cement floor.
I know, I haven't
That's
done
the
it here
first
yet.
thing. You can't put that liquid on tile or marble because you begin to get what I call the Vinny steps.
It's
you know what the Vinny
sticky.
steps are?
what?
And I'm looking at
very
Vinny and I'm
sticky.
hearing him go. So I had to go in there with clean water and mop it 4 times.
You know what my next project is? I want to, all of the tape lines here, I want to make an art pattern. Like we can do train tracks, things that you see, like a Rorsch ink block test on the floor, and then polyurethane at every place that we've lost the paint, and make faces or train tracks or rainbows, or like there's a little trail, and maybe paint something under the piano legs. All of that. Did I sleep much last night? I think Lady Ann has me drinking this new tea. So good morning, Natalia, for watching.
Is that
I
why
think
you're
there's
so
something
wound
in
up?
this tea. She has me drinking at least 3 cups of it a day.
We're going to put all the equipment, everything on the stage, and you can go to town on the floor. And then we'll come back in a week because it's going to take a week to what you want to do.
Oh, this is interesting. Before we go to commercial break, we're going to take a quick break. The creation of 1,000 forests is in 1 acorn. What does that mean to you?
It means the forest started with 1 seed.
Mean to you guys? Can you hear my question?
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
The creation of 1,000 forests is in 1 acorn. By Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Well, it doesn't necessarily, it wasn't an acorn, but 1 seed started the entire.
Correct. Yeah, it can
So-
go universal or it can go general because 1 seed can actually make a thriving population.
So it can just start with 1, right?
Yeah.
It could go so many ways.
Vinny says, okay.
It could be 1 vote.
Pretty
It could be
much.
you make the difference. It could just start with you. That 1 pebble.
No, but if you make that
can make
change,
forests.
if you make that change,
Isn't it true that the first drop that came out of the sky created the oceans?
See?
Let them boom.
It can just start with 1.
Well, you're getting very philosophical.
All right.
This would be door number 9.
So true. We're going to go to commercial break. Give us a call. 888-994-4995. Ask for Studio A. I'll get you some help in there. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Healing Moments Wellness Boutique specializes in integrating scientific and ancient therapies to relieve physical, emotional, and psychological distress. Through the power of touch, coaching, and meditation, clients experience pain relief, relaxation, healing, and detoxification. Contact Healing Moments Wellness Boutique at 561-931-2187 and experience Boca Raton's Healing Haven. Enjoy the benefits of an individualized treatment plan to help find your feelings of peace, complete balance, and wellness. Call Healing Moments today, 561-931-2187, and be rejuvenated.
Not all CBD products are made the same. Here at your CBD store, our trained and highly educated staff can help recommend the perfect products for you. Stop in and see for yourself at one of our locations in Pembroke Pines, West Boca, Boynton Beach, or Singer Island. Or call us today at 561-437-1080. Again, that's 561-437-1080.
Amy Minty combines the hilarity of For Better or Money, the eroticism of For Love or Sanity, the mystique of For Sink or Swim, and the suspense of For Sex or Revenge, making her 5th novel, For Strip or Gamble, her best to date. Get your copy at amyminty.com or amazon.com. Get yours now.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
And we're back.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know, I don't understand how social media works. I am totally perplexed. They throw you in Facebook jail, and they throw you in jail on your own stuff. How does that make any sense?
You were able to use it this morning, is all I know.
No, I'm in jail. Nobody loves me.
You were on probation.
He's on
and
probation.
They saw you do something.
But I don't get it. I don't
They threw you back
understand.
in
If
jail.
I am putting out shows, people like seeing them, and they say I put out too many shows.
What's it like to be you?
Oh, listen, I forgot. Today at 1 o'clock Eastern Standing Time, which makes it 7 o'clock in the UK, we will open up the Cafe Goes to London, Goes to Europe piece. I'm excited about
Today
that.
at 1 o'clock, they're going to be calling in.
They're going to be calling in, and we're going to be taking care of business, as they say.
And apparently we've got Gubba Rum and Ocean Liquors in Fort Lauderdale is going to be joining us today at 1 o'clock. I have to give
Ocean
them the
Liquor is?
information.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, we got that email this morning, and Hector's show is, I don't know what he made this week. Does anyone know what Hector made this week?
I don't
No,
know
not
what he
at all,
made.
but
Anybody
I-
knows?
I think it's key lime pie, so we're going to check that out also.
I love that. Did you see his numbers were very nice?
That's airing today at 11.
That's the new, and I airing today. Isn't that for tomorrow?
He normally airs today, and then we're running his cookie recipe tomorrow.
Huh?
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Door number 10 in the house. So that we have the Children's Television Network airing tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And then that's followed by, there's one show at 9, which is the vegan show.
Yep.
Yes. And then at 9:30
It's the animator.
is the animator's cooking recipe. And then at 10 to 10:30 we had Kids and Capes.
And 10:30 is 10 o'clock is Kids and Capes, correct?
And at 10:30 we're gonna create something. Maybe Vinny will do a children's show. You know, Vinny, I was gonna ask you because you have the most unique personality of all of us, and every show needs like a laugh-in, like a clown. Would you do a clown outfit? Would you get dressed up? Red nose and makeup and stuff. A horn. You
I don't know
know.
if kids like that anymore. I think kids are so much more advanced than clowns these days.
Yeah, I believe that.
You
Like,
think kids are more advanced now?
they're kids. They can like anything. Almost anything.
Would you like to be like Superman, like a super Ant-Man or something?
Sure, why not?
Something with personality and humor, because he's a funny guy.
What's your favorite cereal?
I kind of have a favorite. Just eat whatever.
You eat anything. You like Mikey.
Well, except for Reese's cereal. I don't like Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
Reese's is
Remember
a
Reese's cereal? Oh, man, it was delicious.
I don't-
Chocolatey.
I don't like peanut butter at all.
Remember the commercial when your peanut butter met my chocolate? It was
Yes.
a commercial
Peanut butter
about that.
cup.
No, that's how they made
We
it.
should do like a morning cereal bar here.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
A
That'd be
morning.
cool.
I'm down for that.
A
You got to
morning
get
cereal
Hector to
bar.
make it.
Why? Cold
Well,
cereal.
how you
Which
going to
is not
make it?
considered soup. How do you make cereal? You open a box, you pour it in a bowl, and you add some milk.
Are you going
cereal
to
bar.
create the cereal?
No, I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to buy cereal. We're
What
gonna-
cereal?
We're going to buy a variety and have a cereal bar. So
Well, you
everyone can
can't
have-
do that. You
Why?
don't have permission to. I mean, why? You don't have permission to do that.
I don't have permission to buy cereal.
Cereal and put it on the air.
We don't have to name it. We can do A, B, C, D, and they can just have a cereal bar and see which one they like the best. Why can't you do a cereal bar?
Because
This show sponsored by
Because
the
it's not.
sugar-coated
You don't know.
marshmallows.
You have to get permission.
By
you can
who?
do it by the owner of the cereal bar.
Why can't we make the cereal bar?
If you make it and you own it, then it's yours. Yes. If you go to the store and pick up somebody else's, no.
What if I buy 5 kinds of cereal?
It doesn't
And
matter.
Don't put
Then
any
you're
time.
breaking the law 5 times.
Why? we're
Because it's
eating cereal?
infringement of whatever.
Why is it any different than drinking a cup of
Teddy,
tea?
can
and
you
me
help me
going,
here, please?
Oh, this is my favorite kind of
Type of cereal.
my favorite type
Because
of
you don't
tea.
have
It's
permission
Soothcote.
to put it on the air.
Well, I just did it.
No, you didn't do it
I
because
said
it isn't
I like
here.
Soothcote tea. Is that bad?
You can't promote Soothcote tea because it's not yours. You can say you like it,
I said I like Soothcote tea.
but you can't put the packaging. Who owns this coffee here?
Don Pablo.
That's this one.
Yes, and that's on
This
air.
This says the Brooklyn Cafe coffee.
Okay.
So we can show that.
Okay.
If you make a cereal and you package it, the Brooklyn Cafe cereal, now you have to make it, not buy it off a shelf and put it in your box.
So I'm gonna make everybody 5 kinds of cereal.
Yeah, no names.
That's
And
just
say
a
this is
code.
my
So what are
very
you gonna do?
type of cereal.
She's gonna take 5 different brands of cereal, put it
I
in
wanna
a box,
see
and
how
call it
everybody-
ours.
I want to see how
no names.
No, we're not
No
doing
names.
This will
that.
be Dawn
No
cereal,
names.
Freddy's, Vinny's, Slicks,
And you're like,
Teddy's.
this is the type of cereal I like.
Right.
Something like this. I don't know the name of it, but this is a good
But
cereal.
you do know the name of it because you're taking 5 brands of cereal.
Well, then we should just become an influencer in the cereal market then. And they
Okay,
can
you know
send
what?
it
You
to
work
us.
on that.
And they can send us cereals.
If you wear a pair of one sneaker, a Converse, and another sneaker, a Keds, and walk around with 2 different sneakers on your feet, do people do that?
Sure.
They do.
Is it a brand?
It's not a brand, but
It's
people
not a
do
brand.
do
You're
that.
making it a brand.
Yeah.
But you're infringing on 2 companies.
Okay.
You understand?
So next time
Are
you
the
talk about
wheels
so next time
spinning?
you talk about that fabric that sort of sticks together and goes
Velcro?
We can't talk about it because it's not yours.
But I'm not selling a Velcro. I'm telling you I use a Velcro.
Who said I was selling the cereal?
You
We're just
said
gonna
you're
eat it.
putting it here on the set and calling it the cafe cereal. You're taking 5
That's not
cereals.
what I said. When I said if I'm going to make a cereal bar for them to eat breakfast.
You have to make the bar.
Yes, I'm going to take a table.
I can't
Gonna
believe
be
we're having
clear
this conversation.
containers.
Teddy, does this make sense to you?
Clear containers.
She's like,
She's like, you can't. You have to make it. If the animator comes in here and he buys chocolate and coconut and peanut butter, whatever, and he makes a cereal bar, that's ours.
oh, that's what you think I mean. I'm so sorry.
Are you getting this?
means.
Is this being recorded?
I don't think that's what she means.
Not what I meant.
What the hell do you mean?
Your English is funny.
My English is funny. What are you talking about?
You guys help me out.
I don't think that's what she meant. I think she meant like we have like different array of cereals in like clear containers, no names, and then basically we pick a cereal and say this is the type of cereal I like. Like if it looks like what
that's
it
gonna
looks
be
like.
really hard when you take out a marshmallow.
I mean,
and when you take out a marshmallow,
we
well,
can
nobody's
say,
gonna know
no,
that
this
cereal.
is a general brand. I don't know what type of cereal this is, but I like this type of
No,
cereal.
you cannot.
You thought I meant a cereal bar, like one like you eat.
Oh, I'm sorry, Teddy. I just
No,
thought
you cannot. You
Oh.
cannot. Just because you take it out of its package and put it in a plastic container and call it Cereal X, you're infringing on their
But you
rights.
thought I meant to make a cereal bar, like a granola bar or a
Yeah,
cookie
I thought you were
bar.
going to
Oh, no.
actually make one.
No,
No.
like a liquor bar has different liquors on it. This is going to be a cereal bar with different cereal. They make their stores that have cereal bars, and you go in, you turn the knob that you want, you put right, and then you
Yeah,
put the
they do.
milks and the toppings and everything you want.
Cheerios belongs to Cheerios. You can't eat it here and say I like this brand of cereal because everybody's going to know it's
I like
Cheerio.
how like there's I
What do
mean
you
there's
mean, how?
other
What do you
bootleg
think, people
versions of
dumb?
Cheerios.
Okay, now
there's
I understand.
other different no,
Now-
there's
now I
other
get
versions of
There
Cheerios.
are. There is.
And now I get it. You see, it's guys like you. What happens is there are cameras everywhere. There's people taking pictures of everything. The moment you put that cereal in your mouth and you say, "This is I like this cereal," they're
I
gonna say,
like this type
"Hey,
of cereal."
you can't do that. We didn't give you permission to do that."
Like a crunch, like what has the biggest
of course,
crunch?
like Captain Crunch. Oh, oops! Really?
I didn't know it was
Really?
Captain Crunch. It
Oh,
probably
come
isn't.
Come on, you're looking at a cereal
kind of
expert.
sort.
connoisseur.
Yes.
I can tell you any cereal.
God, you know those
with
cereal
raisins,
bags,
no
dude?
raisins, the Wheaties.
Did you like the ones with raisins? I used to eat
Love.
that a lot. I used to eat
Yeah,
cereal for dinner.
Vinny even vouches for me. There is like a similar looking cereal.
Yeah, in a big bag, like next to the cereal box aisle, like bigger than. Oh, there's like a lot of things inside of it. Sort of knockoff, but still good enough. Also,
It's a knockoff, and they are in court right now.
they are.
Look it up.
They've been going on it
Then
for
never mind
a
about the
while. Like
cereal
over.
bar.
Really?
Years. You know, the problem here is that you have to be able to prove that
You're
that
such
cereal.
a dad.
I'm looking out for our interests.
Yes.
You can make your own cereal, though, and it's not difficult.
How do you make cereal?
You buy whole wheat flakes, no brand, and you fill it with a lot of fruit, and you call it the wacky cereal, and then you see if you get away with it.
Okay.
That's all. It's nothing. There's
I
no
just want to see what they
science.
create on their. What do you eat in your cereal?
For me,
Yeah.
oh, I just do mini wheats, either mini wheats frosted, but I don't eat nothing.
No, I like mini wheats fries.
I love.
Okay, I'll say this. I usually eat dry cereal. Dry.
Oh, it depends on the cereal though to eat a dry.
Oh, that's
one.
the other thing. You guys
Yeah.
ever had hot milk with your cereal?
No.
No, I actually never thought of
Unfortunately.
that.
You never thought of hot milk
That
in your
makes it
cereal?
soup, right?
Yeah.
And it makes it soup. No, it's just hot cereal with soup. It is delicious. The hotness of the milk brings out the taste of the cereal.
Door
Now, I
number
used
12.
to eat sugar-coated, frosted mini wheats
Mm-hmm.
with hot milk. I'm gonna tell you,
I
get a
gotta
pillow
try.
because you're gonna faint at the deliciousness.
I tried, but I'm not a big fan of like hot.
You
milk,
never tried
warm
it.
milk. But I never tried it. But I'll try it. I'll let you know.
You said the same thing about girls. You try one and you like them. So I don't want to hear it.
Yikes.
Wow.
But then you
Kaboom!
just-
See
but
that?
then-
Snap, snap, snap.
See that,
He's like,
right?
I gotta listen.
Can't
I'm
say
being
nothing to that, baby.
I'm attacked
That's
on a
hard.
Friday. It's okay.
No, I'm
That's
just
good.
saying.
How can you come back to
don't-
that?
You
I
don't
don't.
know
Yeah.
it until you try it,
True.
right?
You're right about that.
Except for kissing
Let's
another
ask
guy,
Pierre.
I'm willing to try
Oh
it.
no, yeah, you're right about that.
Pierre, do you ever have cereal with hot milk?
What is it with you guys? Millennials. All you know is that, what is that thing they eat?
Farina and oatmeal.
millennials.
Oatmeal and farina
Now
I had
they're
with hot water.
gentrifying. What is
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
That is the most disgusting. Never have oatmeal with water.
Come on.
What?
It's horrible.
Oatmeal with
You
water.
put a
You're
little
supposed to
hot
make it.
milk, put the hot milk in, and a tap. And not even, you don't even need the water. You make
Make
your
it with
farina
milk?
with milk. What you do, the Puerto Ricans have a way of making milk. So you let the milk rise. You ever see when the milk boils?
Mm-hmm.
You take it off so it doesn't overflow, and you see me do it with the coffee.
Mix it, yes.
You mix the coffee because as it's boiling, all its secret ingredients come to the surface.
Really?
And you mix it with another pan. And you put your freaking oatmeal in that. And if that ain't the best thing you ever had, you write me and I'll buy you a box of free oatmeal.
Interesting.
It is delicious. You put a little bit of cinnamon on it.
Careful when you sit down. There's a microphone right on the chair.
You put a little cinnamon on it. And then you put a little bit of raisins in it. And it's the best. That's the way I always have my cereal.
The hot milk.
With milk.
Interesting.
Now, if you do almond milk, it's different from regular milk, which is cool. Soy milk, you just got to get it to boil, and then you mix the ingredient.
I had a coconut latte the other day from Starbucks. I thought of Vinny saying they're the hardest things to make, and I felt really bad when I ordered it, but it was really
It doesn't
good.
flow.
Wait, do you ask it for dry dough?
No.
Okay, you're good then.
What is that?
Like when you ask for dry, I mean like we foam it so much it became like a foam only milk, like only foam,
So then it's just coffee with foam,
pretty much.
and then there's really no milk.
Nope.
Now, is it true that when you guys foam it, you got to clean that because it gets a lot of bacteria if you don't?
Yes, we always clean
I
it.
see you guys attack that thing from every direction.
We have to clean it top to bottom, inside out, every
Because the
time.
bacteria grows in milk. Milk gets a very, when it cools down, the bacteria is crazy.
but the hardest thing to foam is almond milk.
you can't.
It's people ask for it, and we hate them for it.
And you know what you do? You separate it. When you foam almond milk, it separates. So you see all the fat on top of the coffee. I hate that crap. I hate it. This is why you got to mix your milk.
And then some people are like, it's not foam, not dry. And I was like, lady,
How do you know if you like dry foam? Like, when do you at some point acquire the taste for dry foam?
It's like-
oh wait, let me try some cardboard.
it's like it feels lighter than air. That's what it feels like.
You know that if
Does it
you
have a
keep doing the
taste?
foam on the milk, it'll turn to butter. Did you know that? Turns into like a sponge of butter. Try it. Just keep it on there for 5 minutes. See what happens.
Oh, no, it's good for like cappuccinos and pretty much that's it.
Like cream. That's interesting.
I am a coffee
Connoisseur.
connoisseur.
I know he's looking at us like, really.
This is the way it's done.
So I do think of you guys when I do, or they laughed at me. But
Now, how much time we got left?
2 minutes.
How do you eat your bagel? What do you put on your bagel? What do you like on your bagel?
What
I
do
like
you
croissants.
You like croissants? You don't like bagels? What do you put in your croissant?
I just eat up the croissant regularly.
No
like
butter?
Nope.
Nothing?
Nope.
Jesus.
It's like a
Christ.
burnt croissant already. So it's like,
A burnt croissant.
There's a good croissant place down the street. Have you guys been there?
really, what's it called?
I gotta look
Croissant.
At the name of it. No, it's that French bakery that's right on 20th.
Yeah. Oh, it's over here. It's that way. You're going the wrong way.
Well, it depends. which
What do you
door
take on
walk
your
out.
bagel, Slick?
Cream cheese.
Just cream cheese? You don't put any jelly?
No.
You got to
Just cream
put jelly.
cheese. Why, really?
Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how you
but
do it.
wouldn't it be messy,
I'm going to
though?
show you. You're going to take your bagel. You're
Yeah.
going to toast the bagel.
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to put butter on it.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Okay.
Then you're going to put the cream cheese.
Okay.
And then you're gonna put the strawberry jam on top of it or whatever, a jam. And you try that bad boy, and you
Okay.
tell me you don't like it.
I got 2 things to try. I got
You,
it.
how do
No.
you eat yours?
How do I like to eat or how do I eat it?
How do you eat it? Here comes symbol number 11.
I scoop it.
You scoop a bagel?
You take out all the dough.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's the best part.
I know, but it's the most fattening, carb-free.
So now you have an empty
Now you have
bagel.
a shell,
Yeah.
and I toast it, and then I put butter on it, of course, and then I like putting Nova inside the little
Nova.
crevices. Yeah,
What the hell is a Nova?
fish.
Ugh.
Lox.
Oh, you like the bagel and lox. Do you put that green thing? Linda
The
does.
capers?
Capers
Nah,
and,
not so much.
and onions and tomatoes.
No,
And
I don't like raw onions. It's not a I
I
can't.
don't even
eat
like the
raw
way it
onions.
smells.
Yeah, I don't like raw onions so much.
Teddy, you eat bagel? It must be a Jewish thing.
What, croissants?
Cream cheese and lox.
Cream cheese and lox. Yeah, it is a Jewish thing.
I like everything on my bagel. I like the everything bagel, and jam it
You
up, baby.
love food, though.
I love cream cheese. Put a couple of. You can put ham and cheese. I love a sandwich on a bagel. Ham
A
and
bagel is a
cheese,
sandwich.
tuna, anything on a bagel.
You're my father, too.
With a cup of coffee, and you're in divine heaven.
You and your coffee.
Gotta have it.
We got Teddy Unscripted today at 10:30. Teddy? Who are you interviewing? What'd you say?
Something Dotsi. Nia Dotsi? Gia Dotsi.
Okay.
And who's Gia Dotsi? She's starting 3 different podcasts.
Awesome. All right, that's
I
at 10:30.
think we should all pay attention to this.
You know,
show
Michelle
today.
Obama's starting a podcast. It's starting the end of the month.
Woo!
And
Yeah.
her first guest would be her husband.
Her husband.
It should
Yes.
be, yeah.
Woo! You know, but that's a dumb move. But
Wow.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
Don't say anything. Anyways, tune in to Teddy Unscripted today at 10:30. We've got 11 o'clock BYOB with Natalia Levy with great interview. 11:30 is Fuego. Back to the cafe. We've got Gubba Rum, sponsored Kasumi, is back in the house today at 12 o'clock.
And there is no editor's desk today. David DePino's on assignment, so there is none at 2:30.
All right. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind.
Bye.
Croissant or bagel? We should put that on Instagram. Let's see what we'll come back with. We'll see you in a little bit.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S will bring more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. Well, see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light.